It's Rev here again, and I'm here to talk about the Shotgun Weekend, or the dreaded Shotgun Weekend as people are calling it. It's been a bit of a rollercoaster of weekend in terms of Battlefield 1 meta, if you like. As soon as I saw the community mission, I was like, oh god, this is going to be absolutely garbage. Anyway, as I played it, it came to light of how garbage it actually is going to be, due to everyone playing Shotgun, which is fine. It's only 3 days, it's easy to get over. I kind of got a bit wound up and ended up buying BF4 to play on, but after about 4 or 5 hours I wanted to play BF1 again, so I went on to play. So I started playing and I actually found shotgunning to be really fun and really useful if played correctly. Like, people really underestimate it and call it the noob class and the noob weapons and etc, but I found it to be really useful in clearing out certain sectors. Like, you can just rush into a sector and clear 4 or 5 people out quite easily, which is really effective to your team if you're capping an objective. However, when you're using them, it's almost like you've got RNG to fight against. Like, you can shoot somebody at point blank range and nothing happens, or you can shoot somebody from 20 or 30 metres away and it kills them in one bang with 100% damage, and you're just almost like, well, that's interesting. And they're just so inconsistent. I don't know how people manage to use them and not get frustrated of why they do sometimes kill at miles away and then other times they don't kill at close range. It's really strange. The slug variants are amazing to use. Like, you could get some insane range on it, but again, they're quite inconsistent. It's hard to predict like the damage drop of them, which is it's really weird. You sort of just aim for their head and kind of hope for best. But the most consistent shotgun was by far the Model 10 Hunter. It's absolutely vicious at times, but I found it to be baffling due to shooting people at close range and not killing, and yet can kill somebody at 20-30 metres quite happily. It's really strange. I'm not sure if that's what DICE were going for when they created the shotguns for Battlefield 1. The RNG of it certainly seems to be the case. The feedback I've been seeing around the usual places such as Battlefield forums and Reddit, Twitter and Discord servers, etc., is that there's definitely a love-hate relationship going on. Some people have absolutely loved the weekend, and others unfortunately have hated it. Me personally, I'm on a knife's edge. I love some of it, like when you're in a squad and there's a couple of you playing for shotgun kills and there's a couple of medics and a support guy or a scout or whatever, and you can still play it as a team. It was still like playing a Battlefield game. However, when it first got released, I'm talking about the first 10 to 12 hours or so, no matter what server you went on or what game mode you played, it was just 99.9% shotguns. Like, everyone were playing shotguns, everyone's dog were playing shotguns, everyone's cat were playing shotguns, even the pets were playing shotguns. It was just absolutely horrible to play against. It's alright saying use a long range weapon, but I mean, I tried using auto-loading marksman against them, which is fine. You take 1 or 2 guys down and then all of a sudden there's a shotgun guy in your back, because this just seemed to run around a little bit hopelessly, which is kind of weird. Like, I was in domination for some of it and it was just absolutely horrible. Like, the range on it wasn't even fair. Like, you'd be shooting somebody and taking them down pretty quick, and then another one would come round and you're just screwed. There's no way you could take on 2 or 3 shotgunners with such as an auto-loaded marksman. You'd just go down straight away pretty quickly. So the worst and best part about it was showing how good the Frostbite engine really is. The destruction that were going on, because everyone were playing assault, so you had dynamite and anti-tank grenades. The destruction was insane. You'd go into a building and it'd just collapse all of a sudden. And some of the rounds I played, such as like on Suez, where a lot of the buildings do end up going to dust basically, by the end of the rounds you were just fighting over rubble, which were again a little bit frustrating because it makes everything very linear, but it was so cool to see how the Frostbite engine works and how much it can actually do. I thought they were absolutely fantastic to see. Anyway, I would love to see some more missions like this. I thought it was the worst idea ever when it was released, but after playing some hours and some thought about it after I'd cooled down from the shotgun rage, I've really enjoyed the concept, like, of everyone trying to get a certain amount of kills with a certain weapon variant. Not so much the shotgun side, but if they did it again with such as a carbine sniper rifle or a sidearm or a certain medic rifle, whatever, I think it'd be brilliant to see. I'd really enjoy it. There's like a reason why DICE have done this, and I've been doing some research into why they could have done it, and the rumours that have been flying around the community in certain Discord servers is that DICE have done it to try and find a better way of balancing the shotguns. And I'm talking about getting a shed ton of data to say, oh, actually these are very overpowered, or these are very underpowered, or they need to be left out, they are, or whatever. But what they've done is basically got nearly everyone who plays Battlefield 1, roughly around 100,000 concurrent players over the 3 platforms, and I can't think of a better way to get a load of data fast than to say, right, for 3 days use the shotguns, you get this reward. I think it's a brilliant idea. I don't think they could have done it any better if they tried. I thought it was really clever how they did it. Might have pissed quite a few people off, but in the long run I think people will be quite thankful for this community mission that's been brought to us. Anyway, that's me done. I hope you enjoyed the Shotgun Bonanza, or at least didn't hate it too much. I've been Rev, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.